Hey guys, what's up? It's Katie and I'm back with this quick little video about this new subscription service that Kabam has offered called Introducing the Summoner Sigil. I think that's how you say it. That's how I'm saying it. So it says, "Greetings, Summoner. With the release of version 24.1 early next month, we're introducing the Summoner Sigil to the contest." Okay. The Summoner Sigil is a subscription-based service that delivers a number of bonuses, all for the introductory price of Star-Lord's loot box, $9.99 US, every 30 days. Find all the information and learn about our 7-day free trial for all summoners level 10 or above below. So it says, unlock perks and rewards. Summoners with the Sigil have access to a 20% experience boost, a weekly Golden Circle quest, faster quest energy recharge, the new exclusive title Summoner Supreme, a special solo event based on your campaign progression level, access to the Black ISO market, scandalous, and a 25% increase to their inventory capacity. So all of this sounds pretty interesting and it has me slightly intrigued. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of these little perks that we get. So, a 20% experience boost. Raise your level and gain mastery points faster with a passive 20% experience boost. This boost can be stacked with additional experience boosts to make your race to level 60 even quicker. Now, this is great for new players just starting the game, trying to get uncollected, trying to move up, that sort of thing. But for players who are level 60, there's really no use for this. So I think a different boost would have been more beneficial. An XP boost is not really that great. How many of us have just wasted the XP boosts that we earn because we are level 60 on things like item use, or we just sell them because they're gonna expire? I mean, a lot of us have done that. Is it good for new players? Yes, but you can gain so many experience boosts in the game that I don't think this is necessarily worth it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly Golden Circle quest. Enter the Golden Circle quest once per week to top up on gold. These short quests cost no energy and contain only one fight. Gold Pool. This quest also scales with your campaign progression. So this is pretty much essentially almost like the Halls of Fortune. There are players out there who have a gold shortage, but I feel like the gold shortage could be fixed a lot easier with getting rid of the Crystal Slash Arena on Sundays and just having a gold arena every Sunday. Yes, I understand you get gold from the arena, but just have the milestones where you get more gold, up to like 100,000 gold at the top milestone. I think that would be better, and you know, it would be more free to play. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this faster quest energy recharge. Don't miss out on any of the quests that the Battle Realm has to offer. Your energy recharge rate will be cut from 6 minutes per energy to 5 minutes per energy. This means you'll have access to 1,440 more energy per month. So that sounds great, right? But is quest energy really the problem? No. Now, with all the side events that cost a lot of energy, like this past one, where it was 4 energy just to move, that's a lot, right? 4 energy in a side event is a lot. That, in my opinion, should have been cut down to 2, but that's a whole different story. Okay, so then we've got Summoner Supreme. Summoners will have access to this unique golden title for as long as they possess the Sigil. So I guess if you're a collector of titles, this is the way to go. Otherwise, you know, it's whatever, Kabam. It is what it is. You got to give us a title, I guess, right? Make it worth the $10. All right, a special solo event. Earn some valuable rewards just for playing. Summoners with the Sigil will have access to brand new exclusive 7-day solo event that scales with your campaign progression. You earn points simply by doing what you do every day, like winning fights, opening crystals, helping your alliance mates, using items, and increasing your champion's level and rank. Hitting all the milestones every week will award you with 300 units over the course of the Sigil, crystal shards, health pots, energy refills, and more. So this really isn't too bad. It's basically like an extended version of, you know, arena wins, level up, item use, hero use, that sort of thing. It's basically a conglomeration of all the events that we have weekly rolled into one. So you get these rewards on top of what you do every day in the game, essentially. So Is it? I'm not so sure. Let's take a look closer at these rewards and see, what they have to offer. So for Cavalier, you get 5,000 PHC shards, 1,000 5-star hero crystal shards. So you get 1/10 of a basic 5-star crystal, 1 5-star plus 1 signature stone crystal, 2 level 3 health pots, 2,000 greater solo crystal shards, 6 golden crystals, 3 small energy refills, 1 energy refill, and 11 tier 5 ISO 8. So I don't really find these rewards to be that appealing. I'm Cavalier, so maybe that's why the rewards to me aren't that great. I think if they replaced the ISO 8 with catalyst fragments, I think that would be much better. ISO's not really that hard to come by in the game, right? You open crystals, you do quests, you can get ISO pretty easily in the game. The catalysts, they can be kind of harder to come by sometimes. So I think if they replaced maybe the ISO 8 with some catalyst fragments, I think that would be much better. So, beginner, you could totally have, tier 1, challenger tier 2, contender tier 3, proven, maybe a mix of tier 3 and tier 4, conquerors, same thing, maybe a mix of, mix of tier 3 and tier 4, test of the uncollected, a mix of tier 4 and tier T5, and then, Cavalier, just make it straight out T5 basic fragments. I think that would be a lot more beneficial, and maybe people would want to use this subscription service more. And I'm kind of interested as to why Kabam is doing this, and I have a thought process behind that, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But back to this summoner sigil. Okay, so moving on now, we can discover the Black ISO market, which sounds so scandalous, so shady. The Black ISO Mafia has opened its own market where you can trade up your items available to only summoners that possess the sigil. It will also upgrade your possession level increases, adding more items or reducing their cost. The cost for some of these just doesn't seem appealing to me, and it doesn't seem worth it, but that's just my opinion, and we'll get into some stuff later. So let's continue on with looking at this. So then you also can increase your inventory capacity. Tired of items expiring in your stash? Increase your inventory limits for many basic items by 25%. This won't apply to all items, such as those for special events. Now, do I care if dual tickets go into overflow? No, I really don't. Do I care if they expire? Not so much. But, revives and that sort of thing, you don't want expiring. So increasing that by 25% is good. I'm on board for that, especially for things like pots, sig stones, catalysts, anything like that, I think is a good thing to increase the inventory by 25%. Now, do I think this should only be available to sigil, people who buy the sigil? I don't think so. I think Kabam should just go ahead and up this, 25% increase right out the gate. So they go on to close out that says, try Summoner Sigil on us. This great value will be available August 6th for the introductory price of Star-Lord's loot bag, which we again know is $9.99 US. Over the course of the month, you can earn more units in just the Sigil 7-day solo events than what is available for that price. We want all summoners to have a chance to experience the Summoner Sigil. That's why we're giving everybody 7 days of the Sigil for free. When you update to version 24.1, your 7-day trial begins. You must be level 10 or above to enjoy the benefits of the Sigil. But don't worry, new summoners, once you hit level 10, you'll be granted the 7-day trial. So then it goes on to say that it's a non-refundable subscription, but you'll be given the option to renew with 7 days left. This will add 30 more days to the end of your subscription. When the Sigil expires, you will lose all of these benefits. You'll still be able to claim any leftover milestones in the solo event, and any items in your inventory that were affected by the increased inventory limit will remain in your inventory. So I was kind of curious as to why Kabam is putting out this subscription service, right? I mean, they make bank, especially off of people buying Cavalier crystals. I mean, those things are popping, but that's a whole different thing, right? But they make a ton of money off crystals and that sort of thing. So I was kind of curious as to why Kabam was doing this subscription service. And then I remembered about a bill that was put into the House, which is the bill LYN 19247, which would make loot boxes and microtransactions unlawful. Now, I did make a video on this a couple of months ago. I will put a link to the video in the description of this video, so if you guys haven't watched it and you want to go check it out, go for it. But it kind of goes over that bill and how it could affect Kabam and the fate of the Mcoc. Now, in that video, I talk about how microtransactions, so purchasing crystals, potentially energy refills, pots, that sort of thing, could become unlawful in that bill. So I kind of thought, how could Kabam make up for lost revenue if this bill were to pass? Now, if this bill were to pass, I came up with the idea of maybe they would introduce a subscription service for probably around $5. Well, here it is for $10. Now, is this in preparation for the potential for that bill to pass? I think it is. I think this is kind of a way for Kabam to test out the waters and to see if a subscription service would work to make up for potential lost revenue if that bill were to pass. Now, that being said, I don't know if that bill will pass. The way that bill is, it's so rigid and restrictive that I don't think necessarily that form will pass, but could it pave the way to something less restrictive to make loot boxes and microtransactions unlawful? Yes, I do. So that would hit Kabam pretty hard. So I think this is kind of a test way to see if a subscription service would work. But that's my thoughts on the process. What do you guys think? Would you purchase this Sigil subscription service for the low price of Star-Lord's loot bag of $9.99 US? Do you think this is in response to Kabam, kind of testing out the waters for potential unlawful loot boxes and microtransactions? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye, guys.